Hello, this is the Mullet Prince of Felines, here to remind you that Tylox the Mighty's 100 subscriber contest ends on Sunday, October 31st, Halloween, my favorite time of the year, and also Salem's. Get your contest entries in by then, or else you will not be able to win the grand prize, a princely grand prize. Have a nice day.
We need to dig into our comic books.
Oh, what fun we're going to have together.
Hello, Tylox the Mighty. This is man. Hey, congratulations on your 100 plus sub. Looks like you got quite a bit of sub now, 156. So it happened a while ago. It's very generous of you to conduct this contest with a generous prize. Gosh, I'm submitting this thing so late, and I got so many. I got so little, not so many, so little sub counts. I don't think this will help you promote your contest or your channel. But hopefully, after this video is made, and some people sees this, and they will come over there and sub to your great channel. Anyways, looks like you're very active in comic community. You have reached out to me and watched my video and commented on them and welcomed me to the comic book community. So I really appreciate that. I would like to be just as active as you are. You take like spine takes and stuff, and you do live casting. That's really cool. So yeah, I really appreciate that. You are welcoming newcomers like me to the community. So I just want to get involved in this contest. It sounds like a great prize too, by the way. So I'm not gonna lie, that's a great prize. Over $100 value from some eBay site. Wow, that's great. That's awesome. Awesome price. I would love to win that. As a comic book worm, I would love to win some comic books that I could chew on. Let's see. You asked us to answer 5 questions. Oh, by the way, Tarek, I'm not with my comic books. I'm at my dad's house right now in Oklahoma, and I have to go back home to Virginia. So I don't have access to my comic book physically, but I do have some pre-recorded video for this channel that I was gonna, edit and stuff, and for my 2 other channels. So I'll use those. I'll dig some of those up, and here I'm opening up a comic book from my childhood days when I wanted it. I bought it from eBay. Let me see if I could show some of it here. Actually, that's in good shape. Haha, Resanya. So yeah, that's I guess one of the biggest book that I bought. It pains me that I pay, after shipping, I pay close to $30 for this comic book when I could have bought that for 30 cents when I was a kid. And so yeah, my friend had this copy. He's a Conan collector, and he had this copy, and I wanted this copy. I finally got it. So that's a biggest comic book grail for me. I don't know if Deadlock is considered as a C or D character. He might be B. I'm not sure. But he's one of my favorite non-A character, I think. I don't think he's A character. But I don't know if he'd be classified as a C or D. I do have more at home. I picked this one up from Dollar Bin in local what's the logo? Vintage stocks. Yeah, I picked that up from their dollar bins. I do have issue number 2. I have issue number 1 of this. These are $1.75, so they're not the comic book days when I used to collect them. I do have a 2 or 3 comic books from 70s, mid 70s. I don't know if it's. I wish I had that first appearance of Deadlock. That would be cool, but I don't know if I have that one. Anyway, Deadlock is one of my favorite, at least B character. He predates Cyborg from Teen Titans in DC. I have a sneaky feeling that Kevin Feige is gonna try to pay them back with Deadlock as a to beat up on Cyborg. I mean, for as popularity wise, if they make a movie about this dude, I think he will no longer be B or C or D character. I just love his design, his character design. But back when I used to read comic books, I didn't speak the language that well, so mostly I try to figure out the story using pictures inside. Anyway, I could just imagine the story just from the picture because of the way he's drawn. On third question, I think this particular video might answer some of the question. Let me go ahead and play some of these. My kids got this for me for Father's Day gift. It cost them $60 including shipping. Company called CGC. Grade them, encapsulate them, optionally clean them, and press them. I will explain all those later on. Anyway, they got those for me for my Father's Day. My kids found out that I was going to send some of these comic books that I had from my childhood to CGC, and maybe they're worth a lot of money. And so they offer me to pay for those CGC fees for Father's Day gift. And I looked into it and I said, no, my comic books are not worth sending it in. You know, I'm going to figure out my own way to encapsulate them. And so this is what this video is all about. I told my kids, I said, hey, look, don't pay for CGC for me because I'm not going to do it. But you could buy me this particular comic book that, you know, I like this particular Superman comic book. That's issue number 300. One of my favorite stories, retelling of Superman's origin story to that particular year that book was published. So they bought this for me from eBay themselves. They pay $60 plus shipping, including shipping. So I said, hey, I mean, CGC $30-40 per book, cleaning and pressing. I mean, that pays for the book. So that's my only CGC book I got, and because of a gift from my kids, and I'm happy with it because it is a gift from my kids. I do have a raw copy of that, and now CGC copy of that comic book. So it would be treasured for me. All right, let me play this real quick. That thing's cut out inside. Now they got now they're part of Disney. I wonder if Howard the Duck is just a variant of Donald Duck. You know, they could do that, right? They could just make Howard the Duck a variant of Donald Duck, right? Yeah, they could do that, couldn't they? Now, Howard the Duck is not my least favorite character, but Howard the Duck in MCU and the Howard the Duck, the first movie that they made long ago. Man, I didn't like those characters at all. I didn't like those characters. I didn't like one in the Guardian of the Galaxy. I didn't like the Howard the Duck character in the What If stories that recently came out on Disney Plus. Yeah, I just didn't like their particular design. This particular design looks more like a Donald Duck. If how the duck is a Donald Duck variant, I want him to look like a Donald Duck, not the how the duck that's shown in the Guardian of the Galaxy or the so it's not this character, but the ones presented by MCU and the old movie and the recent Disney Plus cartoon animation. So that's my answer to the fourth question. Character, I hate them most. They're more annoying, those character designs. Anyway, that's it. So I think everybody picked Spider-Man and Batman for having best rogue gallery. Well, my first love for superhero character was Superman, so I'm gonna go with the Superman's rogue gallery. In this one comic book, I should be able to name some of these villains. I think that's Lex Luthor. I think that's General Zod right here. That's Bizarro, Brainiac. I forgot his name. I just had it. I just had it. Then you got Doomsday. I don't know if Doomsday is in here somewhere. I cannot seem to find Doomsday. Darkseid. Okay, that's Darkseid right there. Okay, is that a Doomsday? That's not Doomsday. I think this side is a Wonder Woman's villains. I think this hand's coming out. That might be Doomsday coming out. Okay, so and you got, and I'll show a little bit more from my Superman showing. There's a lightning and thunder. There's some more villains here. The guy, I cannot pronounce his name. Solomon Grundy. Anyway, I would love to have picked Spider-Man and shown those, or be able to show those again in Superman issues. Or I don't have any Batman actually. Maybe a couple Batman comic book, but so I had to pick Superman. Superman probably has a best gallery in my collection. Anyway, that's 5 questions. Again, Tylox, thanks for conducting this contest. Everybody in this contest, good luck to you guys. Till next time, I'm out.